What's up? Welcome back for some more Madden Mondays. We're here again with episode 3, and today we're going to tackle a couple more weeks into our Seahawks franchise. To recap where we left off, last time I played this, the Eagles beat us in overtime. Not even a 24-point second quarter and a 15-point fourth quarter can overcome the Eagles. Plus, I made a few mistakes. It happens. The whole team just seemed off. We had injuries. A couple guys got hurt. It was just a bad game. But nonetheless, it has to count. Can't win them all. We will move on to week 12. I believe that's against the Bucks. Yes, it is. All right. Doctors have cleared KJ Wright. Now I'm going to start backup. Start backup. Wait, why did it have him as the backup again? Right. Or wait. No, wait, is that because Mike Morgan's still out? The fuck? No, he's still here. Alright. Alright, good. Okay, it fixed it. Alright, so in a couple weeks we're going to get back KJ Wright and Kevin Pierre-Louis. I think we still got some injuries on that offense. Yeah, Tyler Lockett's still hurt. He's going to be out for 5 more weeks. 3 by the time we get finished up with this, probably. Maybe I might do 3 games. I don't know. It depends. Is Graham hurt? For sure. Yeah, Jimmy Graham got hurt in that game as well. Just injuries all over the field. Just a bad day. Anyway. Let's start up by doing some training. Let's skip through that. By the way, if any of you have ever had those Mutant Monster soda drinks, they're fucking amazing. Highly recommend them. Let's get to scouting. Got everyone here. On to right guards. Clearly a position that lacks in depth in this draft. Which is unfortunate for us because we kind of need those people. Got that out of the way. Who is ready to be signed? It was 13 last week. Who are the 2 new people? You know what, McCray? You performed pretty well when KJ Wright, or Cam Chancellor, excuse me, was hurt. I'm going to offer you a deal for us. I want you to stay. 100K bonus. Come on, dude. Take it. Yes! I need a good backup. Cooper Helfit. You've been doing alright. I'm going to secure you up, too. 4. Reduce it to 2, and then maybe raise this up to 120. Hey, there we go. We got him. 2 mil was kind of steep. Even that was steep, so. But, hey, I'm happy to keep my guys. Bucks are 3-7. Hawks coming off their first loss of the day. Of the season. Oh, I wanted a different uni set. That's too bad.
everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Seahawks going up against the Buccaneers.
Eagles are first in the conference
With that, let's hand it over
because of that win. They were 9-1. They were 8-1 when they played us. So now we got to hope that the Eagles slip up a little bit and we can keep pace with them if we want that first seed.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the
dog days of
football. Trying to get in position.
Real quick.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they coming off their very first.
Thought I heard that echo.
Suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
All right, good to know we're receiving at the half. I always love to do that. Let me sit down real quick. There we go.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks
we did.
are underway. Martin will return.
Coyle with the nice tackle there to start us off. We'll start it at the 26. Coming out is Jameis Winston.
They're led out by the #1 overall pick of these Bucs in the 2015 draft. Out of Florida State, the former Noel Jameis Winston.
And he's always been a gym
won a
rat.
championship back at Florida State.
The game and loves everything about preparation.
Could have had two, but you know, Oregon had other ideas. And they're going to give it to Doug Martin, taken down by Bobby Wagner.
Reconfigured his body. I think it's just a matter of continuing to take care of the football and continuing to lead his team. Because you know in Tampa Bay, they #believe.
J.R. Sweezy is a buck.
When this offense is clicking on all cylinders,
totally forgot about that.
in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches.
Whatever, I didn't need you, boy.
Sets the tone for the offense.
I need you. Am I saying I need him? I need him. Winston. Another handoff. Taken down by Michael Bennett.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Jaron Reed having a pretty good rookie year for us. He's had a couple key sacks. And Tavares Barnes really filling in well for the injured KJ Wright. He's been making some good plays too. We just have really good depth at defense right now. I'm loving it.
This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, you got me, Winston.
And a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Jameis got us.
So the hard count gets them there. Neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defense thought they had the timing down, but the quarterback hit them with a hard count, got them to jump.
An extra defensive back in the game.
All right, it's 3rd and short now. Dude, just hike it. Winston's first pass of the game is a completion. No, it's incomplete.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
He had Austin Seferian Jenkins in the little curl there, or hitch route, but could not corral it.
So the Bucs forced to punt on 4th down, and on is Jake Shum to do the honors. Doug Baldwin deep here for
Forrest Barnes with the tackle there. So I was looking for. I was trying to read the number. Baldwin, do not return that, buddy. Do not even touch that.
That is much too long. That's into the end zone for a
That was a really long punt.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led
Russell Wilson, 4,070 yards, 28 touchdowns, 16 picks. 4 of those coming against the Eagles last week. It was just not a good game for Russ. He had a couple off throws. I mean, the last one told me it was my fault, but help me out, man.
They don't have to protect him anymore. He's just a legit starting.
Got Andre Johnson.
What's his overall
That's a
record,
first
46-18. That's the start
to the
of
Yeah,
35,
coming into
15
2016,
yards.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. 2 Super Bowl appearances, 1 championship. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
All right, what are you going to do, buddy?
First carry for
Oh,
Thomas
all right.
And he went nowhere.
That was going nowhere either way. They had it all figured
So
out.
a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to
Look at all
play.
those starters
That's
out.
the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you
Oh, pick it up. Okay, good. They got to me right as I threw it.
So this will remain Seattle ball.
On plays like this, when the ball
Fetty,
gets
you
raised,
beautiful
often
bastard, you
unusual
picked it
for the
up.
team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from
Get it?
In this case, though,
Baldwin, no. Could not corral it. So that's going to be a 3 and out for us, or after the first down.
Every play caller sheet, they have
Got a
about
punt.
5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Come on, guys, get there. There you go. So the Bucs will pick it up at the 36, and we got an injury on the field. Looks like the return man is down.
Down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They go
Play action, Winston. Going. Reaching up is Evans for the first down. Boy's got hops.
That's a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
Oh.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line,
Oh, no, you don't.
he's
You ain't
got
getting
plenty of
out.
arm to do it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the
Got
guys up front
Murphy
because
is
the offensive
wide
line is winning at the
open
point of attack.
into the red zone.
Inside the 20
That's at the
before
18-yard
it's
line.
down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against men
Going.
because
He's
that
got
runs
Murphy
away from
again.
someone, and you're not running into
And that's a first and
defensive
goal
back
at the
in another
6-yard
zone.
it's a
line.
nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, first and goal.
And he's going to go nowhere. Going to go backwards, in fact.
Driven back to the 8-yard line. The loss of
Him,
the
Pierre
first
Lewis,
3
or excuse me,
yards,
Mike
and now it's
Morgan.
second down.
On the
Sometimes
tackle.
play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Now Jameis on second down.
Rubin making the sack.
He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Pushing him back even more. That's a 10-yard
Well,
sack.
time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage.
me.
A running play loses yardage
That
on
burp
first
was
down. They
from
try
excitement.
and throw it, take a sack on second down. What can the offensive
For the
coordinator
sack.
come up with here on third down?
After the sack, they come up on 3rd and goal from the 18.
It was the lucky burp. They won't score here. Boom! There it is, what I tell you, lucky burp.
Intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian Jenkins. And that brings up 4th down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think
So they're going to kick this from 18, from the 18. Be 28-yarder. Actually, not 28 yards. Probably a bit more than that. By 35. So, Bucks going to go up by 3 here in this first quarter. Did a pretty good job of stopping me in the first drive. So let's see if they can. Let's see if they can't do it again.
Here comes the defensive unit for the Buccaneers as they get set here. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the first half. Some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something out of a comic book. Boom, pow, biff. They are really playing well and making things happen on their side of the ball.
Taking me back to my childhood a bit.
Bucks have a pretty good defense. I will give it to them. You know, they got some pretty good guys. Levante David, Alteron Werner's still pretty good. Lorenzo Alexander, he's really good. Oh, got Andre Johnson. That's a gain of 7. 8. Good. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming
slants.
from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to the secondary target for
All right.
I was going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that.
It took way too long to get separation.
He wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from.
Very outmatched line.
And that's what he did.
And now this offensive unit, we get a look at their starters. They put up good numbers.
All right, short yardage situation. I'm going to call on my resident short yardage man. John Kuhn, where are you? I need. Come on, find it. There we go. John Kuhn, I need you. I need you, buddy. You got to keep it alive for us. Do what I believe in you. Kuhn. Oh, he didn't get there. He got stuck. All right, I'll punt.
Here's John Ryan now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Now it's Martin. Oh, nice move.
Oh, jeez, totally missed that.
4-yard punt. The return goes for 8.
So the Bucks will pick up their third drive of the game from the 27.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Coming in is Cam Chancellor, disrupting the play. Makes it a loss.
Trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever
Winston, drop it back. Hit as he throws it. Surprised that wasn't roughing the passer because that was a good 3 steps. But I guess they won't count that. Good job, Madden. Thank you for evening it out. Winston, drop back again. He's got Vincent Jackson in the slant.
Give him 12 yards and a first down.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
First down, here's the run with Martin.
Oh, jeez. That even fooled me. Either way, would have been screwed. Second and 12.
We'll be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied.
Winston, empty backfield this time. Looking for Vincent Jackson, but Bobby Wagner coming in, getting his arm up to disrupt the pass.
Really hard to cover because the timing is so quick, but able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football.
3rd and 12 after the incompletion. Winston, empty backfield again. Going, he's going to hit him this time. Vincent Jackson's got it at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Wow.
that'll drive
How
the
did
team
you not
towards a
take
victory.
advantage of those
It's
of the
a loss of
mismatch,
a
dude?
yard there, and now second down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
About 3
Got him
yards there to
at the 27. 3rd and 7 coming up. Bucks in field goal range. Worst case scenario, they go up by 10. Best case scenario,
They come out here in the eye.
it's only a 6-point lead, and it looks like that's what they're going to have to settle for. Maybe even a punt, as Michael Bennett coming in on the sack, pushes his way past the right tackle, and gets to the quarterback. And they're going to try this one from the 36, so that'll be a 53, yeah. Down the middle, kick is up, and it's good, so the Bucks are going to go up by 6 points here in this first quarter.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to
No way
drive
you're getting
down
that, Burley.
low because of the length of the kick.
Not today,
Able to
Burles.
do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space.
Going, it's picked off. Lorenzo Alexander gets up there like he's a corner.
Guys are going to get the football at
Don't know how that happened, but
7-yard line. They told us repeatedly
there's
earlier in the
linebackers
week
in this game,
meetings, we need some plays
unless
from
they're
our
on
defense
the other
on
team,
road.
cannot
They
fucking
got
jump.
I don't think they were above.
Seems the CPU can only make him do that. It's weird.
That the other defense is
Okay.
rated higher than them.
Doug Martin cannot juke people out like that. Certainly not Earl Thomas.
Give them 13 on the pickup there.
This is where it starts to turn.
Tampa Bay first.
This is where it starts to
That's the Doug Martin
get
we
ugly.
saw, not just in his rookie year when he burst on the scene out of Boise State, but how about in 2015 when he
go.
earned a big-time contract extension from Tampa Bay.
Yeah, you mentioned it from Boise State. 31st pick back in 2012. 2nd down following the run.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot.
Got Mike Evans on the slant.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Got no
Mike
solution
Evans
for them
sees
right now.
man coverage. I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to play.
There we go. Get him. Get him, Bobby.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates
And that's
get
Mike
the
Evans
blame.
again on the short route.
Into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on
They're
jerseys
just
to hold
connected
linemen and
every
create
time.
space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed.
Bucks have a pretty
and even
so
better executed.
Bucks are having a pretty good first quarter.
So they'll get
That's
a
the
little
end of it.
extra time to
6-0.
come up with this 3rd down
It's
play
the deficit
as
right
we
now.
hit the end of quarter 1.
Bucks
6-0
getting
is
close
our
to scoring
score.
range, too.
EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucks in possession of the football.
I really hope
as
this
we
doesn't
begin
end up
the
like the real
second
Bucks
quarter.
game.
They're staring up at a 3rd and
I don't want
9
no
to start
14 to
it
5
out.
shit.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh,
It's caught by Jackson.
what is this? And Jackson's gone to the end zone.
Touchdown Buccaneers. Vincent Jackson, his 4th touchdown.
And the Bucks are about to have themselves a 13-point lead.
Their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
To return, this is Doug Baldwin.
Oh! I missed it!
And a good effort on the return.
I had it,
Gets
but
across the 30
wow.
to the
If I just
33-yard
ended that a
line.
second earlier.
Blocking the ball. Return team.
Look at that. If I just ended that like a second earlier, I would have been flagged. I wouldn't have been flagged. Nonetheless, starting at the 23 is okay with me. No longer going to take deep shots, though. Not on this drive. I want to keep the ball.
They should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see when they
Oh, there you go. Go on, Luke. Get it, buddy.
One-play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him
He is-
fling another one.
Wilson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep.
Okay.
right side.
That's
And
a little
they went for the
uncharacteristic
play
of
for
you,
3 yards.
Russ.
Second down, couldn't connect.
Pretty overthrown.
It's third.
The best
It's all right. It's
receivers
only
we
3rd and
know
1.
always
We're going to
tease
call
their
on
quarterbacks to, hey,
John
no
Kuhn.
matter what you're
Can only
doing,
get a yard
you
last
cannot
time, but all we need is a
overthrow
yard
me.
this time.
Well, guess what? That's
Maybe he
exactly
can get
what
that
happened
yard.
on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well.
Kuhn
On that one,
definitely
he
gets
gets
it. Look how far he's going.
First down
To the
as he's brought
44-yard
down
line.
to the 44-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back.
I have to get this
because
run
he's
game
the guy who
going.
Gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a
All right, that's a little better.
And now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well.
And looks like we hit 1,000 rush yards on the season for Thomas Rawls. Congrats, buddy.
By the offensive line to create space up front.
Churning the rock for us, despite our terrible blocking.
From midfield now. Here's
Got
Wilson.
Jermaine Curse.
He's got his
That's a
man
first.
stride complete.
Curse for the
7 yards
first.
there,
I like
good
it.
enough to move the sticks.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose
Cincinnati
that play,
blowing out
he
Baltimore there.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about
38
that
to
play for
6.
him,
Holy crap.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Try it.
They stay on the ground. Rawls again.
Come on, Rawls. Push it.
This one down
All right,
to
4. I'll
36.
take that 4.
Give him 4 on
3rd
the
and
carry.
2's
They'll
okay
make
with
this
me.
a 3rd and about 2.
All right, 3rd and
Some of
2.
the
I'm
most
going to
unselfish
try.
players on any football
Try
team.
just push it up the middle. We can do it. I know we can. I believe
Just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles.
in this short yardage run team.
As we just saw there,
Come on. Oh, dude. Really?
5-yard line.
Why are you getting stuck on that, man?
And that's going to leave him with 4th down and a
All right, we're going to try this from
So Wilson
52.
head to the sideline, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard
Kick is up. It's got the distance. It's good.
And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So we're still trailing by 10.
This offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
payoff is
A
the
drive
key
per
for
point.
everything. How many offenses we talk to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
All right,
And that
defense is
recipe
going
on
to try to
that
stop
last
them
drive that resulted in a
here.
touchdown
Hopefully,
was
try to
pretty
keep this
good, so they'll
from
be able to
becoming
do
too
that.
out of hand.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head
Okay.
coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Try to keep this from becoming a 17-point deficit.
2nd down, Winston.
Going. He's got Vincent Jackson again.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Him and Evans have just been
And a nice
catching
pitch and
passes.
catch to pick up the reception
Catch after
against
catch,
man
dude.
coverage.
Both of them read how much
They're having a pretty
yardage
good
they
game.
needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
The first down throw for Winston.
Going. That's a wide open Mike Evans. And Evans is in for the touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
They're going to go up by 17, barring the extra point.
On the year. can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And fortunate
Terrible
to get
play
points on the
suggested
board last
for
time. They did a
first.
really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game.
All right, we'll try to catch the slants again. I'm not sure about it.
Distances that we almost start to take them for granted.
Oh.
We can't do that.
Baldwin, hold on to this.
That they
You
got
did
2
it.
points out of,
Oh yeah,
they
thank you,
gotta
buddy.
feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Whip,
Now we'll
whip.
see if that
Watch me
offense
name
can
name.
put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
I never understood those songs, like what
their
their, what people's fascination was with them. There you go, Thomas, picking up some yardage for us.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an
Be a
invitation.
good bench
Take the
play
big shot downfield.
after this,
I bet the
that
offensive
is.
linemen said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
See what the safety up there does.
Going now, Wilson on first down.
There we go.
Wilson, middle of the field. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And that catch there by Luke Wilson goes for a first down, and he's really developed and come on.
All right.
Now, remember, Jimmy Graham, who's expected to
Go
be
stick.
the key tight end for Russell
Play
Wilson.
normally works
He
out
was
for us
hurt most of
pretty well.
2015. Luke Wilson really jumped his game up.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Catch made right side by Wilson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Having an effective short passing game, one of their main concern coming into this one, right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a first down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan when you see that there's space to throw the football. A lot of defenses
There
don't
we
want to
go.
play press
Getting some
coverage,
more yardage.
tight coverage. They'll play backed off, and sometimes those cornerbacks will bail out
3rd and
really fast
short.
and really get deep. And that allows you to throw the quick game
Drive.
underneath, and they took advantage of it.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Wilson.
And I got Andre Johnson over the middle. That takes us to the 24.
As he's taken down at the 24. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
There we go. Now we got the rhythm we need.
Right, you see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller because that has happened. You lean on it a little bit.
Oh! And then Levante David coming in on the sack, pushing us back, essentially where we were.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back.
Let's see what this
on the
linebacker
sack.
does.
Excellent
Oh.
pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the
Exactly what I needed you to do. Thank you. There we go. 3rd and 8.
Good for 10 yards. And that's going to bring out
Manageable.
3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3
bench.
to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field.
See what that
And now
gets
what
for
he's
us.
trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
There's Wilson. Completed.
There he is. That's a first down. Almost to the
And brought
10.
down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the
There we go.
result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive.
About 4.5 left.
Now Wilson on first down. That's complete right around the 8.
All right, you caught it in bounds. That's okay, I guess.
Gotta give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Bench swap.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
All right, if we can cap this long drive off with the score, it'll go a long way. Keep that momentum.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, that was not the place to go, but I think everybody else was covered.
Tight end Luke Wilson.
3rd and 8 again.
3rd down here. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
You don't technically have to score, but essentially we do because there's no way we're getting like to the 1. Oh! Luke Wilson's got it for a touchdown.
The Seahawks touchdown. Luke Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And
Making
the
a Jimmy
Seahawks
Graham-esque
are able to close
catch
the
there.
gap just a bit. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it,
Oh, they almost blocked it.
defense to handle.
They were wanting to block
They
that.
couldn't handle it. It worked
So
out
the
for
Bucks
6.
deficit, or excuse me, the Bucks lead, I should say,
That one in the
reduced
books as
to
a
10.
12-play drive. And the Seahawks
And
capping it
now
off
let's see if
with
the
a
defense
touchdown.
can't help us out here.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get
And
it
they give to
again.
Doug
When
Martin.
the defense
Martin
throws
gets
at
about
them,
6
they
on
feel
the
like they're in
play.
groove right now, and
2nd
they
and 4
need to
coming
get
up.
out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Doug Martin again, but
Continues to be
right there,
no
right for him,
He's bottled up
is
again
Tavares
at the line of
Barnes.
scrimmage.
I do know from
Proven
experience
once
that
again,
you slow
proven
down
once
someone's
again
running
why
game,
I signed him
you're
to an
not dictating
extension
on defense,
and
guess
why
what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback 'cause they have
why
to
he's
play
starting
time, but you still
right now.
have to be alert for the
Well, it's also the
draws
fact
and
that
other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get
also the fact that KJ Wright is hurt. Bennett, you dumbass! We had the stop. Why did you do that, dude?
Charles, I know
tackle
it's
him like a
hard when
normal
live
person.
bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
You had to go for
It's
the
absolutely
face mask, dude.
inexcusable
Really?
Nowadays, we talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower
Bruh.
so that your hand doesn't get involved in the
Bruh,
face
why?
mask.
Cover 2.
Jameis now on 1st down.
Oh. Ooh, almost intercepted, but tipped anyway. Jeremy Lane
We know
working
it's not
on
an easy job to
Mike
go out and
Evans
catch
there.
passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Winston with a give to Martin. And taking
Oh,
it across
Barnes, you
midfield,
saved a touchdown
just shy
there.
of the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces
Hey,
a
what has
new
happened to our
7
run
down.
defense? It's just
Fresh set of downs
staggering.
here.
Absolutely love the run
We cannot come up
there.
with an
This
answer
guy's
for these
known for his
subpar running
quickness, but
backs.
also for his speed, and he's able to
Well, I
get
guess,
to the second
I guess,
level almost before you blink. If you give him any type of block,
I mean, I guess
always talk about
Doug
slot
Martin isn't
receivers.
necessarily
Major
subpar.
notice
He did pretty good last year.
In this case,
and the year
we got a
before.
guy who's quick and fast, and he used
Shoot,
it to great
2015 was probably his best year
And after the play on
statistically.
the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. 2 minutes to play here in the
Either that or
first half.
2016, one of those.
We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Throwing left side.
Dude, you almost had that, man.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, I don't want him to score again. Come on, guys.
For the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got
All
to
right.
put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
Looks like
and
they're
how
gonna score
can they
again.
play better without getting beat
They're getting
deep for big
close.
passes.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this. Or
All right, that's one, guys. I need to stop.
Goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster
they're just
numbers.
eating up that
He
clock.
just wants to continue to be accurate.
2nd down, Winston. And he just
There you go.
out of bounds, out of
If we could do
everyone's
that one more
reach.
time,
Maybe
that'd be
wise
great.
call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on third and goal. Third and goal. Winston. He's got time in the pocket. And
All right.
just tossed
Stopped
it
it for a
away.
field goal.
So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. And
I
nobody
mean,
was
there's
open
58 seconds
downfield
left.
there.
If we
Looked
can't
like a
drive
pretty
down
clear
at least to get a
throwaway.
field goal,
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering
That would be
why
great.
There wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying
we could.
there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
And a great
Almost hit the
up and
holder
down
there.
throw. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
All right, hopefully we can drive down for at least a field goal, so we're not going in down by 2 possessions.
On the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
And got Curse
Felt that way. And they
tipping
won't
his
settle for
toes.
anything
Doesn't
less.
quite get to the first down marker.
Right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field. Try to make sure his teammates come along with him. And he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the
Oh.
touchdown pass, no interception.
Oh,
from Kershaw
all right.
at this point. And
I kind of hit. I meant to hit Y, but
nice hit, jars the ball free and brings
my
up
finger
third
like
down.
slipped and just barely tapped X. All right, 3rd and 3.
But they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
He's got Curse.
There you go.
He's up across the
Took off a good
35
20
before he's out of
seconds for
bounds.
not even 20 yards, but
Time and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him. And really
corner
try to
strike.
move him a little bit towards the center
we got to
of the
get
field.
yardage
So
now.
he put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now Wilson. And Noah's
Dude,
time.
Fetty, what are you doing? Bruh.
Now whistles
You just
come
let him
in.
right
We're
to
gonna
me.
get a timeout here by the offense.
Sure,
It's
now they
just
want me to
their
contest
first, so
the
they'll have
lead.
2 remaining here before
Nah,
we
fuck
get to
that.
halftime. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Catch
Got it,
made
Luke
right
Wilson.
side by
Come on, Luke Wilson, go. Go, buddy. Go.
A big play there just
Out at the
before
12-yard
halftime.
line.
61
Jeez.
yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position.
That's what
they
I was
get
looking
this.
for. All right.
Run after the catch ability,
Have
rack
to go back to
ability is
4
often
minute,
the
nice
difference
4-minute
between
offense
winning
here.
and losing and changing field position.
Need to run the ball more next half.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Oh.
Johnson with a completion
All
over
right.
the middle. Now hold
Cost
everything
another
here.
timeout.
Timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He'll come out in the pistol. On 2nd down, Wilson. And that will be
Okay, barely had time for that one.
down now to 13 seconds.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback.
Let's go back to levels.
Pressure, threw it in completely.
And
Now, play number 7 of the drive is
try
they're
one
looking
more
at a
from there.
3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's caught at the 2.
Baldwin is in.
He is in
As
for
time
the
ticks
Seattle
down in the half.
touchdown. Doug Baldwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end
Kick is
zone.
up.
Just a
It's
methodical
good.
drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
That's what I needed because I get the ball back at half.
How Pushkin now to send this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Heat and sodas are God's gift to the world. Just like Arizona iced teas and blueberry pies. There he is. Jaron Reed making the tackle. And that's going to end the half. 43-17 at the half. Seahawks. Same first quarter deficit of 6.
He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wire. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10. Wilson's under fire and will throw the pick. Alexander's happy to come away with the pick and end the drive. Offense on the field now after the pick. Winston's got the completion here, and it ends up working for a touchdown. Lead now goes to 13. Now 1st and 10. Winston's going to complete the pass from the gun. And a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. Buccaneers now up by 17. Seahawks now on 3rd and 8. Wilson's targeted coming across the middle, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. The Seahawks trail now by 10. Seahawks with the ball late in the half. The pass is completed into tight coverage, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 12-yard line. Sticking with the same drive, middle of the field, the pass will be caught, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. The gap is closed to 6.
All right, Larry, thank you. A fairly tight game here as we get set to resume play in this second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back.
Okay, I know I said I was going to run more this half, but this is like, I really love this play. That's why. And now we can run it without any severe consequences if it's a loss. I mean, now we're not in such a shitty situation if it's a loss of yards. I mean, I can deal with like 3rd and 5. 3rd and 13 or something, I can't deal with that. And Rawls getting it going. What a good first run of the half. Coming out of the gate there.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is
that was so good, Rawls. I'm going to go to you again.
To do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Another give to Rawls. Gets up the first upfield across the 50-yard line to the 47.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction.
Another give to Rawls. This time bobbled up.
After that run, confidence is pretty high.
Only a gain of 1 on that one.
So it's 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him.
The levels.
Him to run free,
Levels is a very good play, very safe play for me to run usually because at least one guy's open generally on that. Whoa, we had an open Luke Wilson, but Gerald McCoy getting his hands up there says otherwise. 3rd and 9.
Job of trying to protect their passer, but when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't.
Todd Brosize, he holds on to it. That's a first down.
Make some type of a play on it, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner. Get
Another run to Rawls.
have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Gets 5 on that one.
30 on a pickup of 4. The stop made by the Bucs' leading tackler in 2015, Levante David.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys
Another
carrying the
give.
ball very, very happy.
Rawls pushing his way across the 30 to the first.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So it'll be first down
8 on the game.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down.
I meant to say across the 25.
Might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Oh, I'm so lucky Andre Johnson stopped there. If he hadn't stopped, if he had kept going. Pick 6.
So many things are going through the mind of the receiver.
Need to be careful about these throws I'm making. All right, Green Bay, I need you to beat the Eagles ever so badly. Oh, Luke, what are you doing? Why would you try to catch that? You threw me off. 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3. We're going to go to Rawls again. See if he can't pick up the first for us. Almost getting there. Where are we? 4th and 1. You know what I'm going to do. 4th and short. John Kuhn, I'm counting on you, buddy. Get us these yards. I'll get you a TV. He did. Gets it to the 6-yard line.
Well, the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they convert another one right here to move the chains.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. And he's going to get him about 3
Rawls gets to the 2-yard line, gain of 4.
And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And partner, I think you can pin some of this.
I guess. I mean,
room to run, just not there.
not really struggling because he just had not very many carries.
Pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast.
And that was only because we were down the whole game.
Really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then. And
Yeah, I didn't want to risk the sack because
is happening, not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
we go for the lead.
Window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed. Yeah,
Toss. Rawls gets on through for the touchdown.
Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving.
And kick is up. It's good. We take the lead after being down 20-3.
They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale?
Outscored them 21-3 after that point.
All the good coaching staffs
Oh,
do.
jeez.
Anticipating
A little bit
what we have to
short
make
on the kick there, but
already had it lined up. Now moving
very
up.
short.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, I see you. You were looking at that open space. I wasn't going to let you through. Not this time, sirree. Not this time.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
Boom.
what they have planned.
Hit by 2 big 50s.
To start a half.
54 and 56 coming in. Wagner and Averill.
These things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big
Only a
chunk play
2-yard
right
gain.
away.
2nd and 8.
Get after 'em early and
We're going to
try
bring the
to
blitz here on 2nd down. It pays off.
Have up their sleeve. And he is met
I
at
lost
the
a
line
1
of
yard on
scrimmage,
that play.
and he goes down right there. And they'll lose
Half a yard, maybe.
that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
To throw, Winston.
And fumbles it.
Ball.
Dude, I was so close. Wow, how did I not recover that? Wow,
And the
that is
defense
sad.
able to get it from a defensive
I don't
perspective,
deserve. I
what's
don't.
that
I didn't
moment
deserve that
like when
then.
you realize the ball is loose?
I mean, it was right
It's a
there.
moment where all concentration goes right to the
I should have
football.
just
This is
switched
something
to a
you
different
have
player
do
instead of
in
trying
all
to
your
correct.
preparation for the game.
Big
He
time
starts off as
overcorrection.
training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team.
Oh,
and
you
now
gotta be
he has
kidding
a
me.
chance. It's a
I
little
never
bit
gonna
of
bounce like
deflation
that.
when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
I like never get a bounce like that. That's not fair.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time.
Guys, if you cannot blitz me this time, that'd be great.
So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
There we go. Luke Wilson's got it.
Isn't it? And which team has the
And just
advantage?
like that,
Let's
we're
just
out of
go back.
danger.
Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game.
Luke Wilson
But defensively,
filling in
you
nicely
yourself,
yet again for the
how do we
injured
take that
Graham.
away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Oh,
You love pressure.
I love
We'll
it.
see if they dial it up this drive.
gets
And not much
a
there.
yard out of that.
Yard up to the 24. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb.
And
the
Richardson's got it over the middle for the first down.
Get this one across the 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of
Second and
scheme
3,
like that
we'll
to get
try
more
a
pressure
stretch
off the
here.
passer.
The only stretches we tried have been without a fullback. Maybe with one, we'll have a little bit more success.
Continues for Rawls.
Yes, we did. Rawls. Go, Thomas.
And he'll be taken down, but
To the 29-yard line, and that puts Rawls at the 100-yard mark on the day.
Gain of 27. A nice strong run there for Rawls. His coaches back in high school in Flint, Michigan, you know what his nickname was?
No, what was it?
The Train. The man can break some tackles on occasion.
Well, it makes sense when
Let's
you
see if I
watch
can
runs
get at
like
least
that,
1 yard.
because when you're trying to deal with a train, you're
Pushes his way through for 3.
bruised up trying to tackle him. That's the type of
Good
runner
job,
he
buddy.
is. He can pop people as he goes by them. Well, that's
Was
not
cracked a
run
little
that's
bit
gonna
there.
Make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On second down, here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
Got Doug Baldwin coming across on the
A
slant.
good pickup there of 20 yards. And with this
685 fucking yards.
back-to-back games like this, he
That's
just
how
keeps
bad. That's
excelling.
how
What I like
much I
about
was
him is
throwing
every
in that
year,
last game against the
he doesn't
Eagles.
settle for
That's
being
how
the
much I
best in
throw
the
when
game.
I'm
He
losing
tries to make
like
himself
crazy.
better. Almost like those great basketball players. I remember hearing about Kobe Bryant wanting to add something to his game every offseason. Magic Johnson. What do I need to work on?
And
to
getting
get
to
better?
the one that's
Jordan
Jermaine
made that fadeaway
Kearse.
before his career was over. Those are the best. Even though they're at the top of their game, they find ways to get better. When you see zone defense and you know you've got
Pitch.
a drag route on as your primary call,
Gonna go
you better be
toss.
really
Gonna give
careful as a
Rawls his
passer
second
about
touchdown
how
of the
far
day,
you're gonna
hopefully.
go, 'cause he might wander into some tough coverage.
They come out here in the eye. On the ground, Rawls.
He's in for the
And he's across
touchdown.
the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas Rawls, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not
Okay,
worried
good.
about
It went the other
winning.
way.
Sure, it's great to have
Could have
2
been bad.
touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Hauschka now to send this one away.
Beautiful
following
kick,
the score.
Hauschka. Cannot get the power though.
This one taken
Not
from the 7.
not as beautiful as I thought.
Oh, man, right through him.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of.
I've now scored 21 unanswered points.
Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line,
Including 14 in this fourth quarter, or third quarter, excuse me.
moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Jameis to throw it.
And hit. Cliff Averill with the sack.
Cliff Averill with sack number 23 on the year, breaking
And that's the record. And I think with that record breaking so early, I'm gonna have to adjust the sliders at the end of the season.
They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Final minute now of the third quarter. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit.
Cliff Averill with the tackle.
Field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Let's go now. Blue lady. Let's go.
That'll end the third. Bucks are going to go in this game, or go into this fourth quarter, excuse me, down by 13.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Or no, not 13.
Back now in
9. I don't know why I said 13. Down by 9.
Behind here to start the fourth quarter. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
8. See, there we go again, getting the math wrong.
Now a second down throw for Winston. Evans has it left side.
Down by 8 now.
That sets him up better for third down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space.
Winston dropping back.
And let your quarterback hit you.
They set up the screen.
And finds Martin on the screen, but Bobby Wagner coming in, guarding that plenty. Surprised we don't have takeaways. We had a chance for that fumble, but I kind of screwed the pooch on that one.
The kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Stay away from that, buddy.
This will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Watch me,
Nene. Quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But
there you go. Get a little juke in there. Don't know what Cooper Helfet was doing, but
when a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully,
he flew a good 5 yards there,
because you can plan for a running
trying to get to the block.
and want to press that advantage when
Still
you
more
can.
effort than my line, though.
It's a little bit of a surprise, and right now they've got to keep that going. Want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to
Got a
do exactly what we
couple
just
there.
saw there? And that's
Gain
run the
of
ball.
5.
3
3, 3.
It'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay
Bad guesstimating.
dividends because they can take their toll on a defense. And they
Oh,
can
I see what you got open.
You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He gets it left side to Johnson.
There you go,
Take
Johnson.
it down, but not before he gets
I see
into
what you were
enemy
doing.
territory.
You almost got the safety out there,
With
but
the yardage on that completion,
not
he's
quite.
now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through them right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way.
Wilson pushing his way forward to the 33-yard line.
More pressure on your big offensive line.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
Funny, they were just talking about that. They just acknowledged that he was at 300 yards.
300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, let's give ProSize some runs, because I feel 25 is a good number to stop at. Don't want him to get hurt or anything. So let's give ProSize some more reps. And put Michael there. I don't know, I've always liked ProSize better out of the three of them. We're third down running back. Come on. There we go. Actually, no, I'll keep ProSize in at third down running back, and then I'll start Michael. There we go.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now the fourth-year man from Texas A&M, Kristen Michael. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards.
We got 2 yards there.
Up a 3rd and 2 more.
So from 3rd and 2, I'm going to try my ISO. Try that ISO out.
These short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because
See a little gap. See how long it stays open. He's got it. That's a first.
Get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw.
Got to give my defense plenty of rest here. That way they can make one more stop. I would really love to just shut him out this second half.
Not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard.
Not much blocking there.
Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle
Gets
position.
it to the 15-yard line. 3rd and 3 coming up.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, it's
Oh, we almost made it.
Get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that was a big
All right, I'll
tackle
kick it.
by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And then let's take this down to 10. Uh-oh.
And he missed it.
Missed it.
No good. And this score will stay right.
Waited a little bit too long there.
So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
My bad.
Looked to be good the whole way,
Sorry,
but
Hausch.
that is a
I know
big
you
break
could have easily hit that.
of a football game. Now your offense needs to
I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
capitalize.
I'm going to miss him being on the Hawks.
Winston goes underneath to Martin. And he's gonna
All
get
right.
this one across the
Putting everybody on skates, apparently.
12 yards there as they move the chains. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those trunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the
Hit as he
check
threw
down,
at that
dumps it off,
time.
gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10 now.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the
Rah-rah.
exact right
Too
throw.
rah-rah.
Either
Don't
your
wanna be too
receiver
rah-rah.
gets it, or no
suck.
one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the
All right.
And that's going to be a first down. Well
Some
done.
backup making some pretty good sideline catches. Props, mate. You're not supposed to do that, but props.
Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs.
Jeez, they got me double teamed.
Doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
Yeah, great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
On second down, Winston again. Jackson's
All right.
And he'll be taken
Apparently, we're giving Winston way too much time now.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not
This is still a game, by the way.
You can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to
Lance, you
in
wanna-
the middle of the field, bad things
What you doing
usually
there?
happen. It takes a strong arm guy who can
Okay.
rifle it in there.
Hello?
And they were able to successfully complete that one.
Right side caught by Jackson.
There you go.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's
Oh.
where it gets difficult
Whoops.
for a defender,
I hit
Brendan.
RT.
You go
I didn't mean to
to
flip it.
spots of
I'm
the
sorry,
field you have to
game.
cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
To the air again with Winston.
Oh, they went with the slant. That was perfect.
The gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Winston gives to the tailback, Martin. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Making the stop that time, Bobby
Wow.
Wagner. Second down, 8.
Sure held them. Because they're having a pretty good first half running the ball.
Now the inaugural carry for Mike James. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
3rd and 1.
After that type of a run, there's
Gotta
some
have a
talking
stop
going
here.
down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Here's Winston surveying the field.
And that's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
He could have ran that in too if he wanted to.
His first touchdown on the year.
All right.
And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of time.
I'm going to go cover 3 for this.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Winston
Reliable. Defense just
almost gets there.
It just drives them crazy because
Almost
oftentimes
gets
you can't
there.
match up with them. They have to go with size,
D's
speed,
stopped
or maybe even
short.
just strength.
Just
The
short.
failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it
How
was
was
the
that
right
not in?
play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still
How was he
down
not in?
1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Okay. I want to see where he was tackled. I missed like 3 times. I missed like 2 times. All right, let me see where he's down. Actually down at... Oh, yeah, I see it now. Freaking Madden getting all technical, too. That is like inches, literally. That's literally like an inch.
Aguayo now ready for the kickoff.
Good job, defense.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
All right, and with that, we're gonna do some more running. Gonna hopefully chew this clock down to the 2-minute warning at the very least.
Psyche of a team, because as they drove down
Oh, dude, get up!
You know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They come out here in the eye. They go to Michael
Oh,
again. And
I had it.
stopped up quickly
Freaking
here.
Glowinski
Just a
took
yard
way
to the
too long getting to the
39.
block.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run. But it looks
All right,
like
third
they
and
just want
one.
to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do.
Guess we'll take
after
this to
that.
the 2-minute warning then.
For a break. We're back to see what happens.
Probably could have timed that a little bit. Actually, no, probably not. Because it was, what, like 250 something like that. So,
Toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they only need a little bit here. Third down and very short.
all right, 3rd down and 1. We need this ever so badly. Can we get it?
Now a handoff. It's
Oh, we
Christian
didn't
Michael.
get it.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
All right.
So the timeout over and all 11
Now
men
it's
back
getting
out on the
now it's
field
getting a
for the
little
defense.
little hot in here.
And now a high
Oh,
kick
that
here
was
as they'll try to
almost
cover this
blocked.
one. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty.
So
This
the
is
Bucks will
marked
start
down about
their
the
game-winning
3-yard
drive
line.
at the 3-yard line. Oh, that's why he bobbled the
And
snap.
Tampa Bay trots out there
That's
now.
why it was almost
That last
blocked.
drive, a long drive,
wondering.
but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
Winston,
confident enough to do it
dropping back on the screen. He's got Doug Martin
why would you change
to the
anything?
5-yard
They're
line,
confident
gain
in
of
what they're
2.
presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no.
In trouble in the
And it's fumbled.
It's in the
It's picked up in the end zone for the touchdown.
In the end zone by the defense. My goodness, what a late turn of events here. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room.
Holy
They got it
crap.
right there on that return for a
Look at
touchdown.
that.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Jaron Reed picking it up for us. And that will put the game away pretty
Here's
much.
Hauschka for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So not only the
I
cough
guess
up,
I could have gone for
then the
2,
pickup
but
on the other side, the scoop and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they
they
can't get
gotta
ahead of
score
themselves.
within
They know
a
they
minute.
need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them.
oh, is that
They
going to be
need-
roughing the passer? I think it is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Yep.
Defense.
Got there just in time for the flag.
Roughing the passer, that's shades of Charles
So the Bucks get a
Davis
little
back
help
in his
on
playing
their
days.
Oh, I sure wish
on
it
their
had been,
virtually
Brandon. Back
lost
in my
cause
day,
game
I
here.
didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
Now Winston.
Oh,
Evans has it left
could have been
side.
picked, dude.
And the stop
Lane, you
here
got to
will
work
come
on
at
that
the
shit,
38
dude. That could have been a
line.
pick
It's
6.
a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. And quickly, they get to the line. Jameis to throw.
Hit as he throws it, but Murphy's there for the sideline catch.
Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds.
But they're going to say
He's
he
been a busy
did
man here in
not
this one, and there
get out of bounds. He did not.
And with those types of catches,
And
Escaping
for the
this
sack,
time,
it's Cliff Averill again. Sack number 24 on the season.
Averill in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
Winston now dropping back again. He's got Murphy.
And he will inside.
Murphy's got a first down.
Up there on 20 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Winston now.
And touchdown.
Late touchdown. So hold everything here. This
Austin
looks
Severian Jenkins with the score.
Touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate, but the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation.
It's
done.
up
Now they need
and
to convert
good.
and get that onside kick.
Now, why do I feel like they're gonna recover the onside kick? Why do I get that feeling?
So with under 30
I got a
seconds to
feeling
play, this is the game
that
right
they're
here.
gonna recover the onside.
And this is
Oh,
gonna
we
be
got it!
recovered by the
I'll
hands
take
team.
that.
And that should just
Thank you,
about
Fears,
put
for
a
not being
capper on this
realized.
one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And we'll just have to do a couple kneel downs here, as they don't have the 3 timeouts needed.
When a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee.
That's gonna end it for us here. As time ticks down.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Seahawks, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head down to San Diego for a matchup with the Chargers. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm
Just
Brandon
beat my
Gaudin.
ass
You've
in
been
pass
watching
yards.
the NFL
But I beat
on
theirs
EA
in rush
Sports. For
yards.
more,
That is what
find
I
us
was
on
looking for, and we
Twitter
only allowed
at
56
EA Madden
rush yards,
NFL.
not even 10 in the
With
second
that, we
half.
say so long from Tampa.
I think they had like 40-something rush yards in this first half. So I'd say our defense did pretty good. See, we outgained them. We did allow 413 yards on offense, but we kept the lead. When it counted. Oh, Kawan Alexander. I thought it was Lorenzo. Who is there? I know there should be a Lorenzo Alexander that does play. Maybe he plays for the Lions. I'm pretty sure I remember somebody named Lorenzo Alexander who plays at linebacker. Yeah, not going to mess with that yet. I'm going to save that for the end of the season. Alright, on to next week versus the Panthers. Check out some quick stats real quick. See who made Defensive Player of the Week and Offensive Player of the Week. Russell Wilson, he had 5 picks that game. Thought he had 4. And McKelvin on defense for the Eagles that week. He's the guy who had the pick 6. I think that started off the madness. Winston got Offensive Player of the Week. Well, he did have 4 touchdowns, so I mean, I'll give it to him. I want to see who's the bottom in defensive sacks. So 136. All right. Picks. $62. I've got the 2 top things in pass yards. It's a 600-yard game and a 685-yard game. Anybody get close? No, I don't think so. Oh, nobody got close again. Nobody got close yet. Nobody got close. Catches. I remember somebody getting close. Nobody got close there. And there were a lot of people back in the older days who had 4 picks in the game. Let's check out season. All the times Drew Brees is on there. Jeez. Don't see anything there. Hey, Cliff Averill. Getting up there. Alright, enough of that. Oh, KJ Wright and Kevin Pierre-Louis have both returned from injury. Returned a little bit early, but nonetheless, it's good for them to be back because that'll help out our run defense a lot. Alright, we have to go back here and change it up again. Alright, on the left side, we're going to put... Oops. Hit the wrong button. Oh, not a roster. Gotta go to depth chart. Come on. Go. Somebody is at this one. 90 still. All right, I'm gonna put Kevin Pierre-Louis up here, and I'm gonna have Morgan back him. There goes again. I was just trying to deselect him, man. I was trying to get out of that. Come on, man. Anyway, I think I'll have Mike Morgan back up Kevin Pierre-Louis again. There he is. Then I'll put Forrest Barnes here. Mike Morgan there. Kevin Pierre-Louis. Forrest Barnes and Mike Morgan. Put you there, just in case things get really bad. How's a rookie? Actually, we don't have any rookies, but oh, we don't have rookies. I mean, everybody else seems to be doing okay. Lane seems to be absolutely terrible in deep coverage. Let's check out the standings real quick. Eagles still 10-1. They beat the Packers, looks like. Oh, if they go 15-1. Go devil line. Oh, I'm getting tired. Got the Bengals at 7-4, leading the pack in the AFC North, a game ahead of the Steelers. And the Titans have a pretty tight grip on the AFC South. Looks like they'll wrap that up in a couple games. And Patriots taking care of business in the AFC East. Bills still trying to keep up though. And Chiefs leading the West, followed closely by the Chargers and Packers. A game ahead in the North, just ahead of the Lions. Panthers got a close grip on the NFC South. Only a game ahead though of both the Falcons and the Saints. The Bucks doesn't look like they're in it anymore. They have to win out, and then everyone else has to lose out. And NFC East, Eagles leading the pack by a large margin. 10-1. A whole 5 games ahead of the Cowboys. And got a pretty tight knit on the NFC West. A whole 5 games against Arizona, up on Arizona. And Niners flipped our record, 1-10. Who do they beat? I want to see who they beat. There we go. 49ers. There you are. You beat the Bucks. Wow. I don't even remember that. Well, actually, I might. It was during the Cards game. Alright, I think I'm gonna do a couple more things, then I think maybe I'll go to Draft Champions. My owner. I'm gonna check my finances real quick. Check out in finances. Tickets. Prices. The Nike KO sweatshirt prices are okay. Still a decent value. I haven't lowered these. I'm gonna have to lower these. And, does that mean concessions are still like that? Oh, they are. Alright. Gonna lower everything by 1 level. I think, if I remember correctly, we have a couple more home games. If that's the case, then yeah, I'm gonna upgrade something, because I think 50 is enough for at least some small item. There are a couple things here that need. Gonna cost 30. Okay. There we go. Alright. That cost a lot of fucking money, but it had to be done. Let's see if there's anything new with the team store. Alright, here. Check that again. You know what? That's gonna be good enough. Right, and now we go Draft Champions. I think it's think. No, that's just news. You achieved championships won this season. Goes to next star. Oh, was that like a new season? I think I'm Oh, here we go. All right, play next game. Can I just line up? See what I got? I feel like this is good enough. Let's do it. Goat Edition. Pre-order to get up to $50 and additional content. Readers Early Access. Do good shit. I think I will pre-order that. Once I get the chance. I pre-ordered the last one. Got some pretty good deals out of that.
Is it time to finish what they started? I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Seahawks come in knowing it only takes 3, and the first 2 are out of the way, but it won't be easy. They'll square off here against the New England Patriots.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along
That's
with
a good
Charles
team.
Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular Draft Champions matchup and some spectacular talent.
Ben
on your
Roethlisberger,
screen right now.
he's
Let's
pretty
not
good.
waste any more time. Let's get down to the
Cherry
field for
fucking
kickoff.
Rice.
The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get
But this
down
is on
to it,
rookie.
and we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're
Brady
looking
playing
for
against his
starting more
Patriots.
Super Bowls than anyone in NFL history. The great Tom Brady.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady has had. The numbers are off the charts. The Super Bowl championships and rings, we know that they are incredible. But how about the durability?
5 out of
One
6.
season that he missed, most of that
Or excuse me,
season
5
because
out of
a knee
7.
injury. The rest of the time, he answers the bell and wills his team to victory more times than not.
He finds
Wow,
Hurts
look
on
at
the
that.
side.
He just
And
sucked
they're
that
able to get
right
this one
in.
across the 35.
KC China. I like that name. I'm going to pick that play. Well, I do have Andy Reid, so.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Over the middle.
And we got Jarvis Landry.
Receiver Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
On first down, Brady. This one complete.
And got CJ Fedorowicz over the middle.
Brought down. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be
I still haven't figured out how to tweak the
Somehow
difficulty
came
on
back
this
with
because
football.
it really shouldn't be that easy. Oh!
Loses the football.
There I go, talking about it, how it's easy. And then Shane Vereen cops up the football.
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening
Now the
drive
defense has got to
unfolded.
step it up here.
Making progress. They weren't exactly in
Jerry
high
fucking
gear.
Rice over there.
They were making a few yards along
Working
the
on
way.
Casey Hayward. That's going to be a nightmare.
You gotta go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger.
And
his
out of
first pass
bounds.
is incomplete.
Very weird seeing Roethlisberger in a Pats uni.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Oh, God.
Now flags will come in.
I meant to look at the play art, but I just barely tapped it
Neutral zone infraction.
because I didn't want to do it, but I'd already pressed the button.
So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped.
Neutral
unable to
zone
do so.
infraction. Defense.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Looking deep downfield.
And intercepted.
A great read.
Casey Hayward making the pick. He's still on his feet. Gets it to the 48.
Just a yard or two shy of midfield. Hit as he threw it. Charles, that ball's got to come out quicker.
It does, and the way that happens, know where you need to go with the ball in pre-snap. Has to read the coverage, has to have a great idea so he knows he can get rid of it right now to an open receiver.
Because he had no back in there to protect him with that 5-wide set.
So you know it should become your own.
And that's Jarvis Landry. Got it on the corner route.
11 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Seattle first down. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
They'll run here with Vereen. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And the grab made by
Got Doug Baldwin.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Getting it to Angry Doug over there.
Times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make
Time's
moves,
ticking.
make people miss, but also
Oh,
gets to
Jesus.
and through a hole
That was not very good.
down.
Not very good at all.
To that speed, not just
Not good.
outrunning people in the secondary.
2nd and
but
11
a
now.
Really nice gain. Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it, and the defense did exactly that.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. That's complete.
Got Fedorowicz. CJ
They'll get 9 yards. That sets
Fedorowicz.
them up better for 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking
Oh!
for Landry, and it's
Another pick.
picked off by
Not another pick, but
and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I didn't think Cromartie would be freaking hugging him like that.
Never count a score in their head before the ball
Thought he'd
goes
be,
in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson.
Derek Johnson coming in on the tackle for
2nd and 8.
That first
only a
down,
2-yard
all you wanna
gain.
do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams
We're gonna have to score this first quarter.
emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run
End
with
of the
tight ends
first
alive,
0-0
this
game.
is gonna be the result every time.
Pretty uncharacteristic,
That
but
time, Bruce Irvin. So each quarterback with an interception here in what was a mistake-filled first quarter. 0-0 our score. More from the Steel City.
we are losing the
Coming up
turnover
after
battle.
this.
I think after I finish this up, I'm gonna end the stream
The NFL on
because I'm kind of tired. I was up till 1 o'clock. I was up from
Soldiers were made for greatness, not
about 10 o'clock
Alongside Charles
with
Davis,
maybe
Brandon
an
Gaudin,
hour,
Patriots in
2 hours of
possession to begin quarter
breaks
number
max
2.
plus
They face
streaming.
a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Doing about 12 hours of just nonstop schoolwork. So I'm still like pretty burnt out from that.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger.
But I really wanted to finish this up. I didn't want my Mad Monday stream to just be an hour and a half. which is where it would have ended. I wanted to get some more. I wanted to get something else in here, and I thought finishing up draft champs would be a good way to end it.
On third down, Roethlisberger.
Going, that's DeAndre Hopkins.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
See, I'm already yawning.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that.
Look at that, Derek Johnson getting into the backfield, disrupting the play. That's a loss of 1.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. And that play was vintage Derek Johnson. He made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Use speed to get to the backfield.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Bulked up inside linebacker with multiple
And it's going to be a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out.
I feel like they've had the ball for longer than I have.
For an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was
There we go. Bruce Irvin getting into the backfield. Tackle for loss, loss of 5.
try and pick up a first down. Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it
Exactly
both
why I
ways.
drafted
The
you, buddy.
offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do.
Still can't believe they gave Seattle an F that day, that draft day.
The only concern you have,
Drafted Bruce Irvin in the 1st round, Bobby Wagner in the 2nd round,
And you can't do it much better
and
than
3rd round Russell
that.
Wilson.
Kicks out of bounds at the
I think like the 4th round or something. Christian Michael. Or no, not Christian Michael. Robert Turbin, excuse me.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Which I know he's not playing anymore, but like I know he's not on a team anymore, but those first few years he was doing pretty well.
They need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't.
There you go, Doug.
Let's go back to what you were doing.
Oh, what are you doing? You didn't have to do that. You just had to keep going, man.
Forget the bet.
I like that even better.
Nonetheless.
Put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll run. It's Vereen. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's
Personally, I think Bobby Wagner was the best like linebacker out of that draft. I'd take him over Luke Kuechly any day, and that's not just bias.
Staying on schedule.
Luke Kuechly had help.
You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Baldwin with it over the middle. It's a 7-yard gain.
He had Thomas Davis playing right next to him his rookie year.
It's effective no matter who
Somebody to mentor him.
catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise.
Whereas with
throwing it.
Seattle,
The same catch radius
I
with
mean,
bigger
I guess you had
targets.
Leroy Hill, but he wasn't on the skill level that Thomas Davis was to really teach him as a veteran to really teach the young guys. Like, it's just not the same. Plus, he gets all that East Coast bias. He got robbed of. Excuse me, Wagner got robbed of Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. He finds Hearns left side.
Hearns is out of bounds.
Pick up and it moves the chains.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
Oh. All right, good thing you caught that, Allen.
Give him a couple on the catch.
I wasn't expecting
It's 2nd and
him
8.
to stay with you the whole way.
Let's see what
2nd
the
and 8.
offense
We'll
comes
try
with
the
here,
4
2nd
verts.
and 8. From the gun, it's Brady.
And Fedorowicz has it,
Has it.
pushing his way through to the 16-yard line.
Inside the 20-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
And got Baldwin. I almost had him. Almost had him.
Turned the ball loose and brings up
Almost had
second
him.
down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Try it again.
Now Brady again.
There it is. Dougie in for the touchdown to break the tie.
Seattle. Doug Baldwin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
A little inaccurate there, but it's very inaccurate. I slightly missed that. Holy crap.
Special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Franks now
It was like maybe a little tiny centimeter off of that, yet it still went freaking wide away.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense now
Touchdown will give them the lead. Defense trying to prevent that from happening.
This situation, if you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, Roethlisberger.
Almost got to him, but he got it away.
Could
Could have been a fumble too. That would have been awesome.
Go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Bruce Irvin getting to the quarterback that time. He's got the sack.
Bruce Irvin with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Jacob Shum now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Landry's going to take this from the 19. All right.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
I'm going to try for the lead.
For maybe one final play before halftime.
Play set. Going to go shotgun. There we go. Oh, I'm going to have to call timeout.
They're going to burn a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
There. Now I actually feel comfortable about adjusting these.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Almost had it.
Incomplete. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break.
6-0 at the half. Still uncharacteristic for me. Then again, the first 2 QBs I went against were, one of them was, I think one of them was Jake Cutler. No, I don't think it was Jake Cutler. All I know is they were very subpar, like barely the starter quality quarterbacks.
First and 10, pass will be completed over the middle, and he'll end up at the 35-yard line before being tackled. Seahawks would later lose possession on a forced fumble. Offense now with the shot after the pick. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Cromartie's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. Seahawks take it at the 16. Baldwin's the target on the quick pass, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. Seahawks go up by 6.
All right, Larry, thank you. A fairly tight game here as we get set to resume play in this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
Whoa.
up some of the errors.
Peterson
Overall, I think
getting
they
ahead.
wanna be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it
Wow.
up. And we still have a
That
chance
is
to
a
win this
that is
game.
a good fucking card.
Pick it up.
And that's a good sign
A
right there
90
as we start
overall
the third
AP.
quarter, because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we
Uh-oh.
ask ourselves, what's the adjustment? What do they
There we
have to
go.
do? No,
Good job,
the
Murphy,
adjustments
finishing
are
up the tackle.
adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game. And that was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got one on us, and just not let it turn into more.
Way to get there, Matthew.
Gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
They go play action here
Oh,
on
we
first
almost
down.
got there. Oh,
It
picked
was on
off.
the team, and it's intercepted. Picked off
Landon
by
Collins with the interception.
These guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it.
Oh.
They're excited about where they are in this game.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He's fumbled
Bradley
already
Roby
once,
with the
Charles.
tackle.
I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it. Rest of the game. And it does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort.
Alan Hearns has it.
And the defenders know it, too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody
Out at
wants
the
to slow them
45.
football. You know the rule is first guy hold up the runner, everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free. That crossing route is so effective when you
Interesting
hit it just
play action
right,
pass.
because
We're
you
gonna
get
try
there
it.
on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And this is
Wow,
incomplete.
Brady, how long does it take to throw? Dude, you were taking like 5 seconds to set up that throw. It wasn't even that deep, but he's got to like charge it up, man.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL,
Second and 10.
we're used to a bit more scoring. This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension
All right.
continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Probably could have hit the fullback if I'd waited a little bit. Third and 7.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. To throw is Brady. Got a man, it's right. And he's going to be taken
Almost
down
got there.
before reaching the 15-yard line. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Now Brady. And he
There it is.
for the Seattle touchdown.
That'll seal it up for us.
C.J. Fedorowicz, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks
wants to go for
find a
2.
way to
I'll go for
stretch
2.
their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not
Run,
all
Brady!
guy can make plays, and
God, that's
exactly
slow
what
as
he
hell,
did.
but
Yeah, play here for a
you got it.
touchdown.
Good job, Tommy.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that
Almost
that
got him.
last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Peterson alone in the backfield. He'll get the football here. And he's got room. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They run again on first down. Peterson.
Got him.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, Jesus.
Now
All right.
contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
2nd and 4 coming up now.
Too
Trent
quick to the
Murphy.
trigger that time.
What a name.
Neutral zone infraction, and that'll cost him
What a
5
white
yards.
name. There we
They
go.
play action with Roethlisberger.
Didn't jump the snap this time.
He's got time. He's gonna walk
As he
the
threw
line
it, come
deep
on.
inside here.
Dude!
And both guys
Oh,
were there, but it falls
man.
incomplete.
Who was that?
When all else fails as a defender.
I want to see who that was, because that was fucking Jerry Rice. You don't do that shit against Jerry. Casey Hayward, you beautiful bastard. Look at that. Whoop. Just got it out.
When you're not there in the coverage,
What
your
a
best
saving
friend
play.
is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds Cook. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable
Oh,
target. And he's
didn't
gonna
really
find
need
his
to
way
spin there, dude, but
modest gain.
you do you.
He'll get a nice chunk
You
there
do
on the
you.
first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Time's kind of
And
ticking
here
for
comes
them.
Play number 6 on this drive.
They need a score on this drive, and they need to score quickly.
3 quarters have come and gone. We will return with more of Draft Champions on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Can I sim this? That's what I thought. Oh, wait. Only available in calling plays.
Receiver right. On 2nd down, here's
That's weird.
Roethlisberger. And Cook has it left side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Alright, when I get the ball back, I'm just going to run this.
And I think that we're looking at something out of
It's-
central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. He's got the size, the hands.
The speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. A gain of 6.
Gotta keep
there
that
on
clock
first.
running.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
And it's intercepted. William Gay with the pick.
Picked off William Gay. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And with that, I'm just going to keep running this ball out. Going to chew that clock as much as I can.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have. And all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass.
I guess that works.
Now big time.
A lot of effort for only 3 yards, but
Second down. Now it's second and
chew the
7.
clock.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels.
All right, I'm going to take this down to 10.
Second level linebackers, third level
Maybe
defensive backs.
2.
On that run,
Yeah, I'll take it down to 2.
That was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run again with Marine.
Oh.
And they take him down.
Why'd you have to run into me, dude? You totally fucked me run. You totally fucked with my run, dude.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play
Any
define
runs here?
them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Still 9 yards to go on third down. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. Give him a couple on the run as it brings
And I'll
up
take this
a
to the 2-minute
4th
warning.
down. Here's Brad Nordman now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. The play clock's running down. Taken in at the 22. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And now out come the Patriots. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Roethlisberger. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Bros, I'm trying to run the clock out. Keep it in bounds, if you could please.
Getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
I'm just tight, dude. You don't need to be doing fakes.
When he gets moving,
You don't got time for that.
many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
22 yards on the pickup there. And it gives the Pats a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
There you go. Made the tackle in bounds.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. And the offense moving
God, these 2
quickly
minutes
to the
always go
line.
by like the rest of the quarter.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Caught left side by Hilton. And
Whoa, okay.
15 shy of the 10.
Slowest juke ever, but I guess if it works, it works.
They move the chains.
But it broke, don't fix it, you know?
Now Roethlisberger on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 2. And he's in.
He's in for the touchdown.
Jerry Rice from 8 yards out. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
And with
those are the
that,
plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
I'm gonna run. Oh,
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
totally forgot.
In Big Sky Country.
They were gonna go for the onside kick. How could I forget?
And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
A scramble for it. I think the
They
Patriots
got it.
They did. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles.
They
got
got
the
it.
onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down.
Oh, tipping it to Sherman.
Thought he might have had
Or,
it.
excuse me,
Instead,
Hayward.
second
Casey
down.
Hayward.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's
25.
2nd
I'm
and 10.
thinking Sherman. because I've been doing the Seahawks all day. And the Seahawks uni. Sherman's on. I wish Sherman was on my team. Oh, you almost had it. Hawk almost had it to seal the game.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Finding time. He's going
deep. He's tipped and picked off again.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big
Casey
stop
Hayward.
over there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Wait a second. Was that not? What do you mean someone other than the quarterback? That was all Ben. What are you talking about, bruh? Anyway, don't dwell on it.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first.
Oh, if we can have our run plays last 4 seconds each, that'll end it.
They stick on the ground. Again, it's Vereen. And he'll be brought down. It looks like
There it is.
15. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth
Sorry,
with you.
Chuck.
I have to say,
You may
I
beat
am
cancer,
impressed
but you
at
can't
your
beat me.
discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
He got that touchdown. Alright, I'm going to call that good. We all know what happened. We all know what went down. I'm going to wrap this up real quick. See what happens at the end. See if anything interesting happens. If so, stick around for that. If not, I'm going to call it good. What do we got? Complete single-player draft champions experience. The champion. Complete a draft champions draft undefeated, excuse me. And complete your first draft champions experience. Holy crap. So we got a quick sell. A quick sell. Another quick sell. These are all going to be quick sells. Yep, they're all quick sells. Alright. Our servers cannot process your request at this time. Please try again later. Alright. Sounds like a good stopping point. ESPN screwed us over at the end. Want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you to anyone who tuned in during the stream. I always love and appreciate the support. I'm going to get this up on YouTube shortly. Sorry the Madden Mondays ran a little bit short. I'm feeling tired from yesterday. Burnt out from homework. Tomorrow, probably either tomorrow or tonight, gonna do some Minecraft. Also, might do some more in my Seahawks franchise. We'll see what happens. Anyway, have a good day, guys. I'm gonna get this up on YouTube shortly. Stay in drugs. Don't do